Hello people of the internet, I apologise for the way this video is set out, however I'm not going to redo it, so we're just going to have to live with it, alright? I am going to be talking you through how I do my makeup today. As you can see, I started off with my concealer. I'm going to do one eye first and then I'll do the other eye off camera because it's exactly the same process. So I've started off with concealing and then I put a white shade over my eye. As you can see here, I'm picking a red colour from the bottom of this Revolution palette and then I'm going to sweep that across the corner of my eye. I'm going to go over it quite a few times, try and make it quite a deep red so I can achieve the look that I'm going for. Also, very quick side note, completely ignore the way that my skin looks at the minute. I'm having a mare with my spots and I cannot get them under control. I don't know what is going on, but if anyone has any tips for me, that would be great. Because it's mainly around my jawline, as you can see here. And I don't know what to do with it. But anyway, I digress. So once I'm done with that red shade, I take this lovely little orange colour. I sweep it across the middle of my eyelid, blending it into the red as much as I can. I'm going for a kind of sunset theme here. Or if you know Adam Mousey, then I'm going to try and make it look like his S15 drift car that he's using in Formula Drift at the minute. So I am using the orange shade and trying to make it look like that. So now that I've blended those two together, I go in with this lovely yellow shade. I am putting that on the inner corner of my eye and sweeping it across to meet the orange. I will do the same as I did before and blend it all together so it looks as seamless as possible. I did have to do quite a few coats of this one, however I think it's because my base wasn't white. I think a white base would probably work a lot better. So once that's all done, I brushed away the fallout that fell on my cheek and I have gone back in with my concealer and I have taken it underneath my eyebrow to just neaten up a little bit underneath there. And then after that, I will go in with a brush and just feather out the lines of the eyeshadow so it doesn't look so harsh. So now that's all done, I'm going to go in with my black liquid liner and create a lovely long wing. I am taking it from the outer corner of my eye and sweeping it up, trying to make it in line with my lower lash line. I then take it across my eyelid and then neaten it up a little bit. So as you can see here, that one's done. I went off camera to do the other one. As you can see, it's done now. So I am now putting on the foundation. It is a medium coverage foundation. I believe it's the Max Factor Facefinity. And now I'm just blending that in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, or beauty blender if they call it. As you can see, it's not covering the spots on my jawline very well. They are probably mainly scarring now, but we live with it. I am now taking my concealer underneath my eye. I do one eye at a time because I find that this concealer creases on me quite bad if I do it at the same time. So I'll take it, there you go, and I'll do the other one as well. Once I've done that, I'll then powder it. You can see me laughing here. I'm talking to my mum as I film this and she was cracking me up. So if you see me laughing, that's why. Once I've blended that concealer into my face, I take my loose setting powder and on my sponge, I dab it underneath my eyes and just on my forehead. I then take an extra little bit of powder onto my brush and brush it underneath there because it can get quite bad. I then take my big face brush and just brush all of the powder on my face and set everything in place. Once I've finished setting all of my face, I go in with my bronzer. I take that and put it on both of my cheeks. I put it on my forehead and I do a little bit underneath my jawline. However, as you can see, my chin does not like to detach, so it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. But I like putting it there, so it's going to stay there. So I'm just going to warm my face up with this, and then after that I'm going to go in with my blusher. When putting my blusher on, I put it on the apples of my cheeks and sweep it up. I put it on my nose, on a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my chin. I just like that rosy kind of look. I then go in with this highlighter. I put it on my cheekbones, a little bit on my nose and a little bit on my cupid's bow and chin. I also then sweep it a little bit underneath my eyebrow as well. Once I'm done with that, I take my eyebrow gel and put that in. As you can see, I got it on my eyelid. I was very annoyed, but we clean that up later, so it's not a problem. And hold on, there we go. I mess it up again. Look at my face, I was so disappointed. Because my eyebrows are quite naturally bushy, I'm not putting product in them other than this gel at the moment. I don't feel like they need necessarily anything else for the look that I'm going for, so that's all I do for those. I'm then neatening all the messes that I did up. I wipe them off and then conceal them, and then poof, it's like nothing happened. I then go in and take my eyelash curler. I curl those bad boys, ready for mascara. Once I'm done with that, I go in with my mascara. I do quite a lot of coats because that's the achieved look that I'm going for with this mascara. And once I'm done with that, my eyelashes are looking great. I'm feeling myself. I put a little bit of lipstick on to finish the look. And just like that, it was done. I quite like this eye look, to be fair. If you want me to do anything else or try anything else, any kind of eye looks, then let me know in the comments. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day.